From ingredients to the dining table, let nutrition safeguard the daily health of every family. Hello everyone, welcome to the Family Nutrition and Dietary Guidance course. In this lesson, let's learn about the rational cooking of food together. I believe we've all had this experience, carefully selected, fresh, high-quality ingredients, but the resulting dish looks dull, has poor texture, and even feels like it has lost nutrients. One crucial reason for this lies in the cooking method. Today, we will explore the rational cooking of food. We will learn together how to choose the correct cooking methods to maximize the retention of nutrients in food while enhancing the color, aroma, and taste of dishes, making every meal a dual enjoyment of health and flavor. First, we must establish the 3 core principles of rational cooking. The first principle is, temperature should not be too high and time should not be too long. Many vitamins, such as vitamin C and B vitamins, are very sensitive to heat. Prolonged, high-temperature cooking can destroy them significantly. At the same time, excessive heating makes protein dry and tough to chew, and fats can produce harmful substances at excessively high temperatures. Therefore, quick stir, frying over high heat is often a better choice. The second principle is, try to maintain the integrity of the food. Wash before cutting. Please imagine a whole potato and a pile of shredded potatoes soaked in water at the same time. Which one will lose more nutrients? The answer is clearly the shredded potatoes. Because after cutting, the food's contact area with air and water greatly increases, allowing water-soluble vitamins and minerals to be lost. So remember this order: wash the ingredients thoroughly first, then cut them and try to minimize the complexity of cutting. For example, cutting into chunks retains more nutrients than shredding. The third principle is, make good use of the natural juices and flavors, and thicken sauces appropriately. The sauces and juices of dishes often contain a large amount of dissolved nutrients. We advocate for less oil and salt, but we can cleverly utilize the natural umami of the food itself. For example, the juices from steamed fish or the liquid released from stir-fried vegetables can be utilized. A good technique is thickening with starch. Using a small amount of starch to thicken the dish, the starch sauce coating the food surface can effectively reduce nutrient loss and make the texture smoother and more tender. Having grasped the core principles, let's see how to apply them to different categories of food. Vegetables are a key area for vitamins and minerals and are very fragile. Our preferred method is quick stir-frying over high heat. Stir-frying quickly in a hot pan with little oil shortens the heating time and most effectively preserves vitamins. Next, steaming and microwaving are recommended. Steaming involves almost no contact with water, minimizing nutrient loss. Microwave heating is brief and is also a good way to preserve nutrients. For contrast and emphasis, what we should try to avoid is cutting before washing, prolonged soaking in water, and excessive stewing. Especially when blanching, always put the food in after the water boils. Try to shorten the time, and do not squeeze out too much water after blanching. Next are meat, fish, and shrimp. For these protein-rich foods, our goal is to maintain their tender texture and ensure food safety. Recommended Method 1: Steaming. Steamed fish is an excellent example, maximizing the retention of the food's original flavor and juices, resulting in a tender texture and using little oil. Recommended Method 2: Stewing and boiling. For example, stewed chicken soup, poached shrimp. Here is a key point: if you want to drink the soup, start with cold water and simmer over low heat, which allows proteins and umami substances to dissolve more fully into the soup. Whereas, if the main goal is to eat the meat, such as with white-cut chicken, the food should be added after the water boils, allowing the protein to coagulate quickly and lock in the internal juices and nutrients. Recommended. Method 3. Quick stir-frying over high heat. For example, stir-fried shredded pork, stir-fried shrimp balls. Quick cooking results in a tender texture. Methods to use cautiously are grilling and frying. Especially open flame grilling and deep frying involve extremely high temperatures, which not only produce harmful substances like benzopyrene and acrylamide, but also easily cause protein to char, leading to significant nutrient loss. If consuming occasionally, remember to slice the food thinly and control the heat and time well. Finally, staple foods, primarily referring to grains here. Let's take the most common example, cooking rice. Many people like to rinse rice repeatedly until the water runs clear. This habit washes away a lot of B vitamins. The correct method is gently rinse the rice 1 to 2 times with cold water to remove dust. In terms of cooking, steaming rice is much more scientific than the rinsing method boiling, then steaming, discarding the rice water, because the rinsing method can cause up to 50% of B vitamins to dissolve into the rice water and be discarded. Similarly, the water used to boil noodles is best utilized and not entirely discarded. Today, we explored the core principles and specific methods of rational cooking together. Let's review the key points again. Control temperature and time, wash before cutting, make good use of juices. For vegetables, opt for quick stir-frying. For meat and fish, prefer steaming and boiling. For staples, minimize rinsing. Cooking is the final and crucial step, connecting ingredients to health. It is not just a technique, but also an attitude towards life. Let's start from today, consciously choosing more reasonable and healthier cooking methods using scientific principles to safeguard our family's nutrition and health. Our lesson ends today. Next time, we will start a new module, Nutrition and Dietary Guidance for Specific Family Populations.